Hey Leo, how are you doing? This reading is for Leo for the month of May, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Also a shout out and a thank you for all the ways that you like, share, and subscribe. I couldn't do these readings without all your wonderful support, so thank you so much. I'm so truly grateful. What is going on with the fabulous and most courageous Leos? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What's coming towards you? The Hangman, Major Arcana 4, Pisces. What you are focused on is the Nine of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your outcome is the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay, Leo, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is multitasking, going here, going there, and going everywhere. It does speak of flexibility, adaptability. You're capable, but there is an energy of my all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy. That can also be pros and cons to a situation. Write down the pros, write down the cons, and here, this is about sacrificing. What is dragging on and dragging out, and what do I need to cut out? Because the Queen of Swords is about discernment, clarity, truth. What is bringing me joy, pleasure, fun, happiness? What is my wish fulfillment dream come true? Or there is an energy of overspending, overeating, overdoing it, overindulging. And that can be too much of a good thing. So maybe you want to balance things out, like balance your budget. So deposits, making more of a deposit. Maybe you're saving for a down payment, or they're being a little bit more discerning on what you're giving your time and energy to. What is this Two of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles can be the high and lows. It's roller coasters. And the Magician. Major Arcana 4, Virgo, Gemini. And the Magician is about power and control, taking back power and control in your own life. Or there is an enemy, like an element of anything complex must go. A complex situation. It is also simplifying and neutralizing things in your life. And as above, so below, and so it shall be. You could have multiple irons in the fire at this time. So maybe you go to your day job and then you have a lot on your hands at night, but that's also an energy of juggling, or somebody here is playing games and there is an energy of back and forth, flip-flopping. So one day this person is totally fine, the next day they're kind of tricky, or there is games being played. Playing mind games. What is this? Mind games. So yeah, there is an energy of flip-flopping, back and forth, back and forth. And the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, you have an ace up your sleeve, but I'm also getting new beginning, new opportunity, new possibility. And there is something about recreating. There is something about a windfall coming in, tangible, something you can taste, touch, and feel. But there is something about new house, new job, new commitment, new career path. And you go back and forth, should I, shouldn't I? And the Hangman, gaining some kind of new perspective, a new way of thinking, and a new way of thinking for self. And also, I need to sacrifice something in order to have something. And Queen of Swords doesn't put up with a lot of garbage or BS. But when I get the Queen of Swords in the blocked and challenged position, somebody is angry, or there is somebody a little bit pissed off. So here, it's like needing to come to a neutral spot so that you can think better. Also, the Hangman is about stubborn. That's a stubborn energy too. So somebody could be also flip-flopping, giving you mixed signals, mixed message, Like, oh yeah, we're going to be in partnership together, and then they don't talk to you, right? Withholding information, withholding communication. And there could be somebody who is stubborn on releasing and letting you go. There also could be something about getting out of a relationship, because this is somebody who is single, widow, or divorced. This could be divorcing your job, or, you know, you could have a very strong individual in your blocked and challenged position. This person is cold as ice, my way or the highway, or just kind of says things without thinking. And the Six of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And the Six of Cups is fond memories, walking down memory lane, nostalgic thoughts of the past, reminiscing when times were good, when times were fun, when times were easy. It is also a soulmate, soul bond energy. So maybe you work with family and you're like, oh, but I can't get out of this family business. But at the same time, this could be a payout, like cutting ties. So there is Two Pentacles, but there is still a need for greed. And I'm also getting a stubborn energy where this person is desperately trying to manifest you back, wanting to create how things were. But I'm also getting an energy of take this new opportunity or this new proposal and run with it. So you could be wanting to move back to a place that makes you feel like home. And maybe this has been something that you have been sacrificing, or maybe you've sacrificed a lot for family, and now it's a need for you to fill up your own cup of love. Nine of Cups is emotional contentment and emotional satisfaction. It also speaks of creating your own emotional happiness, joy, pleasure, fun, happiness, or what you want, wish for, dream of, and hopeful. It's a really high vibrational energy, but I'm also getting somebody who is smug, self-centered, self-righteous, only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day. And, you know, somebody who has crossed arms is in a defense mechanism. It's a defensive standpoint. And the Five of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And the fives in the tarot signifies change. Something has to change, something has to give. And in order for there to be change, we can't change other people, but what we can change is our focus and our direction. And lead by example. Five of Pentacles can also be scarcity in finances or coming from a place of codependency. There is also about abandonment issues. And somebody here, you could also be protecting your happiness. Or maybe there is something about ghosting or avoiding a person that is feeling entitled to your energy. Many hands make light work. Yeah, the Sun, pure positivity, truth, clarity, things coming out into the light. But this is also fertility, expansion, growth, change in job, being out into the spotlight. It's a really high vibrational energy. It is also a healing energy. You could also be like a counselor or a therapist. What you're wanting, wishing, and dreaming of feels empty to you. Or you do have somebody who has some kind of ill health, mental health, addictive personality. Somebody here could also be struggling with alcoholism, or there is something about spending a lot, going out a lot. So a needing for you to maybe start meal prepping. And you're like, well, I don't have time to do that. You just have to make time. You need to say yes to yourself more. What is this cranky, PO'd person in the blocked and challenged position? Or it's a need for you to express something, get something off your chest. You haven't wanted to do this. And same thing. What is delaying my progress in life? Am I sitting in an empty situation, relationship because there's children? Am I not taking the job because of another person, you know, projecting onto me? Because this person is coming from a place of scarcity. Or there is something about abandonment issues and codependency. Somebody here relies on you to fill up their cup of love, to make them happy. But is it making you happy? All these cards want to come out. What is this? Queen of Wands? Or sorry, Queen of Swords. And the Nine of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I feel like there is a need for you to have more discipline with saying yes and no. Because Nine of Swords is thinking and thinking and overthinking and stressing about a person, place, or a situation to the point where you're paralyzed in thought and can't express yourself. It is also analysis paralysis. Or somebody here needs to be more disciplined and getting more rest, getting more sleep. This is also thinking worst case scenario of worst case scenario. What if I do get out of my job and start my own business? What are my friends going to think of me? Am I going to have enough? Here, emotional happiness that you are creating for yourself, joy, pleasure, fun. This is also wishes granted. It's like sacrifice something that is an Eeyore, a Debbie Downer, or something that has been dragging on for a very long time. And I feel like there's like an empty promise here. I feel like you need to make a better promise to yourself. Yeah, promise to yourself. Highlight your features and promoting yourself. What is this? Walking on eggshells too with an individual. So it's like even hard to have a conversation with this person because I get them quite jumpy of when you bring up a conversation. And the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And you know, the King of Cups is kind, caring, devoted, hardworking, loyal. But King of Cups can also be move, relocation, or something about trust your intuition, something that you used to have a lot of feelings or emotions towards. Now it feels like there is somebody pissed off, angry, and enraged about love and romance, or something you used to have a lot of love for. But I'm also getting a stubborn energy on resisting, on changing some kind of past situation, or somebody wants to make it be like how it used to be. But it doesn't feel like that for you, right? Stubborn and stubborn. This is also gripping and holding on to a person, place, or a situation, and holding on to it, smothering it, and burning it out. This is also possession. What you think you own owns you, or somebody around you is possessive. Justice. Justice is about quality, equilibrium, balancing of the scales, and what is fair. Standing in a place of integrity, there's a win-win for you in the forecast. But I'm getting an element of a split. And this is like finances coming to you. It's been coming for a long time. Or this has been a long time as well. Watch your health here. Because the Five of Pentacles, if you are lacking sleep or lacking you time here, burning the candles at both ends, you can make yourself sicky. So make sure that you are always replenishing your fuel. What is this gripping and holding on? This is also my breadcrumber card. Somebody who only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day. Or it is a selfish and entitled energy. It's also suppressed feelings, suppressing your feelings, bottling up your feelings, and not having an outlet to have some kind of conversation. Bottling up your feelings as well, you could explode, especially if you're walking on thin ice with another person or somebody's walking on thin ice with you. And the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So you have the Queen of Swords in the blocked and challenged position. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, which is a withdrawn energy, and the King of Swords. So there is some kind of serious matter happening. And maybe somebody here is taking things a little bit too seriously or personally. But you just have to admit to yourself, suppressing your feelings, but there is also an energy of getting some kind of great advice or second opinion King of Swords is also about diplomacy, diplomatic, and stoicism. And slicing any kind of deceptive behavior, whether that this is your own deceptive behavior, but I'm also getting an avoidant or an emotionally unavailable person. And again, it's kind of like an energetic leech, an energetic drain on you. It could be a friend. This friend could have some kind of coping mechanism where they get their needs met from playing the victim. But I'm also getting King of Swords is a straight shooter. Here's the facts. Here's the truth. And judge, lawyer, doctor, and attorney. But this could also be you. Maybe you do want to get a second opinion here. And you might have to spend a little bit of money. It's almost like spending money to make money. What is this? King of Swords? You could also be dealing with somebody who is, yeah, emotionally unavailable or avoidant. A little bit cold, but possessive, controlling. I'm just getting a controlled energy. And the Four of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the Four of Swords is healing, relax, recovery, rejuvenation, recharging your battery, or there's a time out, or you need some time off. This also has something to do with your foundation and stability. It means saving up for a rainy day so that you can take some time off. King of Swords can also just be you buying a plane ticket and not telling anybody, or going to some kind of retreat here. Not talking, suppressing and not talking. Privacy. What is this? 9 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles? And the Fool. Major Arcana 4, Aries. And you know, the Fool card is about taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, having little to no worry, little to no baggage. Right here, it's like unloading baggage. And this could be baggage from your past. But Fool card and the 9 of Cups could be somebody who does feel entitled to you. Maybe you left this person out in the cold. And I'm also getting fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. What is this sacrifice of friendship, a living location, family, a sacrifice? But you're dealing with somebody who's stubborn, like not budging. I'm not budging. I'm not moving. But there is something about anxiety and fear. There's so much fear here coming off this energy. And Judgment. Wow. Reconciliation. So reconciling. But is it right for you? Judgment is also compromising, letting go of a past situation, and the phoenix rising from the ashes, coming out of a situation more braver, more stronger, more courageous than you ever thought possible. This is also reconciling differences. It means clean slate, a new way of thinking and a new way of understanding this person or this situation. And not pointing fingers, he says, she said, they did this, nothing like that. And there is something about a games being played, or, you know, back and forth on this, do I take this pentacle or not? This is also a payout. The Hangman Unicorn, or Hang Unicorn, and the Knight of Wands. And you know, the Knight of Wands is a free-spirited, a free agent, but there is also impulse, rage, anger, frustration, somebody cocky, arrogant, boastful, flaky, Peter Pan syndrome. They're one day, gone the next. What is this Ace of Pentacles? What is this wanting to do something new? But I just feel like there is an energy in your aura that really wants to grip and hang on to you. And the Hierophant. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Taurus. And the Hierophant is government agency jobs, institutions, rules, regulations, restrictions, the hierarchy, a paradigm change. Or it is about convention, doing things very conventionally and by the book. But there's an energy here of taking some kind of unconventional approach to life. Learned lessons. What am I learning in this situation? This could also be upgrading or going back to school, becoming a teacher. Or there is something about school, clubs, groups, organization. And again, powers of manifestation. See how this unicorn's looking up? As above, so below, and so it shall be. A solid commitment, a solid offering. And you're going back and forth. Do I want this job? Do I not want this job? Do I want this commitment? Do I not want this commitment? It's totally up to you. Because it feels like there is something about discernment, gaining more clarity around the situation. So a conversation needs to be had here, but who's going to speak? And the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. There's 1, 2, 3 people in the blocked and challenged position. There's one person over here. There's 4 people. And you know, the Knight of Pentacles is perseverance, being diligent, hardworking, loyal, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and being very thorough. Knight of Pentacles is also Leo, Virgo energy. And when I get the Knight of Pentacles in the blocked and challenged position, I'm getting somebody who you thought was loyal, who was on the same page with you, is not. Or there is something about it has to be perfect. Somebody here is a perfectionist and it's actually causing more delays in life. It doesn't have to be perfect. And here it's like you could be getting harsh judgment from the peanut gallery or friends, family, and calling you a fool for doing something that you actually love. And this could be like spirituality. This could be like a Reiki healer, a counselor, a therapist. And having no expectation on an outcome. So not gripping or fixating on an outcome. You're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. So somebody you thought was loyal to you is not reliable, not dependable. Because the Knight of Pentacles, when I get it up here, this is somebody who is diligent, hardworking, loyal, you know, crosses their T's, dots their I's, but somebody here is crossed. Or maybe somebody crossed the line with you. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, this person could be at a distance or you want to create distance. It's almost like a slow ending. What is this? 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, and King of Swords? What is all this? Not talking, not talking, not talking. And Temperance. Wow. Major Arcana 4, Sagittarius. There's a healing energy, but it is also about balancing, not rushing yourself or doing anything excessively at this time. It is also, again, compromise. Something either has been compromised and holding you back, or there is an element of a person around you who could be acting very foolish, or there is something about fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, you know, rising above, being the bigger person, seeing the bigger objective. This is also mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually coming back into your body. It speaks of harmony and feeling whole and complete. Somebody here is able to respond, but they don't react. They come from a place of stoicism. They take their time before they say anything or respond. But there is an energy of you being divinely guided. You're protected on your journey. So even if someone calls you a fool for, you know, getting out of a job situation and taking something new. I just feel like you're way more happier that way. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is frustration, burnout, a burden, a one-sided situation. So a need for you to vocalize yourself of, this isn't working for me. Or there is also an energy that does want to reconcile with you, but you already know that this person hasn't been dependable or loyal. It could be love, but I'm also getting a what if. What if I sacrifice this? Will I get anything better? Yes. What if I sacrifice this situation or a person? Will I find new friends? Absolutely. These are money cards here, Leo. Limitations. Fear and doubt limit freedom of action. So you do not have to be stuck in this cage. Let go of your worries. Let go, and let go. Because this is, I need to grip and hold on. I need to be right. I need to be in control at all times. But it's smothering and suffocating, or it's just too demanding on you. Limitations. You're not limited. You're limitless. You're not responsible for adult people. Direction. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Right here, this is also getting counseling, therapy, joining a group, club, organization, something that brings in more financial stability, but it also brings in a sense of belonging. Fertility. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Don't sacrifice family for career. So again, there is some kind of second chances coming back around. Maybe you have a harsh mother or somebody who says things without thinking, because I'm getting this person is either lack in sleep and it causes them to react and say things. But I'm also getting an energy of this person is slow and stuck in the mud, like stuck in their own ways, like so stubborn. Opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. The change is coming and it's just in the nick of time. So if you're like, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay all these bills? It's coming. These are timing cards here. Timing cards for Leo. April 18th. So something could have happened on April 18th. You could also be dealing with an Aries right there. So when the cherry blossoms are out. Time will bring a surprise. Time will bring a surprise. And it's do not deviate from your path. Get a mentor if necessary. Create the life you want. But also getting out in nature, nurturing yourself and healing and clarity. 9 months from now. 9 months from now. 9 months is also birth, right? So giving birth to your dreams. Also 28, like on the May 28th even. You're going to be like, 9 months from now, I'm going to be a totally different person. Abso-freaking-lutely. Patience. It is not time yet. Patience. It is not time yet. So right here, divine timing is at play. So if you're trying to like force or push or there's anything, I'm also getting like slow money, slow development, slow growth. And it's frustrating. Somebody here could also be having financial problems. Not in this lifetime, Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You're like, nope, not in this lifetime. These are dark confession cards here, Leo. Dark confession. I feel cold and detached from this connection. I can't feel emotions right now. I am going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. So that's what I was saying. It's like back and forth, flipping and flopping right here. It's like a roller coaster, right? I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. So this is a person that needs to find their own emotional happiness, because they could literally suck onto you like a leech, and it's draining on you. And it's actually stealing your own happiness. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. And it says divine timing. So this person is going to open up to you, even though you might think that they're ice cold. Could be a Sagittarius, Libra, Aquarius, or a Capricorn. So somebody, again, not feeling so adequate or not being where they want to be financially. I am not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. And that's about surrender. This is also take the pressure off yourself, take the pressure off the situation, or there's an energy of be more kind and gentle and sensitive and let your inner child out to play. Let loose, have fun. And there is some kind of circumstance that's quite serious, but there's an element of something coming in at the right place at the right time, or you being there, even going for a walk. Because I'm getting a codependent kind of leechy energy, or somebody has been codependent on you and riding your coattail for a very long time, and it's draining on you. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And Leo, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.